Alright guys, here we are once again. We're live. Thanks again guys for joining in. My name is Chris, aka Aloe8, as you may know from Twitter. We're back. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but the first week was amazing. And just to recap what just happened, we had, Jay Wong, Yipes come in here, kind of help us show off some gameplay footage for you guys. The most actually we've ever done, even through showing off videos and everything. But from the looks of it, I think you guys are ready to do some more. But before we even get to that, I want to recap what happened pretty much last week. So let's go into the Morph Madness stuff here on our website. So check it out. So just to give you guys a recap of what happened over here, we've got Morph Madness. For those of you guys who haven't started checking this out, it started last week on the 12th. We had the first round with Draken against Jason Lee Scott, Slayer against Cat Manx, Tommy Oliver against Mastodon Sentry, and last but not least, Goldar and GM Moran. And for those of you guys who don't know what Morph Madness is all about, all you need to do is vote. It's simple as that. When you vote on Facebook, you get a chance to win this awesome Morph Madness sweepstakes prize right down here. If you see my cursor right there. You guys can hear me pretty well? I hope so. I'm trying. I think I did put it up there. Now, the way this works is that all you need to do is participate, right? And just vote. Vote every day. Because chances are when you do that, you get a chance to win this prize. And this thing is pretty much going on for 3 weeks, right? So what you see here on the schedule here, today's the 12th, so we got the live stream coming here, and we're going to talk about the results. The next stream happens on the 18th, same day, same time on Monday, 4 p.m. Pacific. And then finally, we're going to go head on to the finals on the 25th, where we talk about the final 2 warriors off of this bracket. But you guys are probably wondering, hey, how did it all play out? Well, let's go into Facebook real quick. And if you notice in Facebook here, we got the percentages. All right, so you see here that GM Moran is really close, right? There's 53%, and the poll is about to end soon, I believe. And at this rate, she's probably going to win. And then heading down here, scrolling down here for a little bit, we've got Tommy Oliver with the commanding lead, 76% over 24% Mastodon Sentry. Next up, we have Ranger Slayer, 74% against Cat Manx, 26%. And then lastly, we have here Lord Draken against Jason Lee Scott, another close one here at 59% to win against Jason Lee Scott at 41%. All right. Now, let's take a look at the bracket and how that unfolded. Let me pull that up here real quick. Aha. Here we are. So, as it stands, and you will see this on social media where it updates later on today after this live stream, Lord Draken advanced to the semifinals, as well as Ranger Slayer on the left side. And on the right side of the bracket, we'll have Tommy Oliver against GM Moran, and that'll be the semifinals, which you'll see on March 18th. All right. So now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's head into the fun stuff over here, right? Everyone wants to see some gameplay. That's what this is all about, this live stream anyway. We want to see all the new characters that's coming eventually. But for this live stream, we're going to focus on 4 characters again, okay? So we're going to have, I believe, Mastodon Sentry, right? And these are the guys, and pulling up the bracket again, just to show you guys, we're gonna focus on Mastodon Sentry today. We're also going to do, I think we have Cat Manx as well. Gia Moran, I think she was on my list. Yep. And I believe Jason Lee Scott. So it's, again, Gia Moran, Mastodon Sentry, Cat Manx, and Jason Lee Scott. And then we'll have a bunch of our guys over here, our pro guys. You may have seen them last week, but I'm gonna reintroduce them to the live stream right now. All right, so here we have our combat designers, Daniel, aka Clockwork Maniago, and Long Tran, aka Shady K. Welcome to the stream, guys. Feel free to come on by over here behind me. I'm gonna change here. I'm gonna give you this seat right here. Cool. Right. And then right.
Can you give the stream in here? Hey, can you guys hear us? Hello. How's the volume? Where's the chat?
Where's the chat? Yeah. Let me pull that up. It's over here. It's over here, Shady. Don't worry. I got the chat over. That's the important part, right?
Oh, yeah. Should I scoot over?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, go ahead and make sure you guys can all fit in the.
A little intimate here.
I know it's a weird thing. I mean, so guys, this is like the green room that we have originally, but we did have it outside before, but now we're switching it here.
I think you're in front of the.
And then we might change the scenery.
Here's the gameplay overlay. Here's the camera. So.
All right. So go ahead and swap it.
Let me turn all the.
Yeah, let's turn those on.
And all that.
Go for it. So we're going to do some adjustments here in the game, and we're about to get started here, guys. Thanks again, guys, for joining in here. Lots of gameplay to show today. Should be awesome. I know it sounds kind of weird. You don't see me here. I'm a little ghost. But I promise I'll be right here talking alongside with Long and Daniel today. Oh, and then go to OBS over there, Daniel.
So, yeah.
Oh, go all the way up because they won't see you.
Go all the way up? Oh, yeah. What are you talking about?
Totally professional.
Totally professional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure this is up. Hey, can you guys hear that? Yeah.
All right,
okay, I think you guys are good. I'm going to switch back here.
Okay.
And then I'll get you guys to gameplay.
All right. Over.
Okay.
Test. What up? My name is Daniel, joined here by my friend Long. We are combat designers for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. We have two new characters gameplay to show off today. That's Mastodon Sentry and Cat. Let's jump right into it. Go into Cat first. So, Cat, of course, from Power Rangers SPD. Cat, she is a rushdown character. She's actually generally the fastest character in the game, so it has like the fastest run speed. Very agile, so her fighting style, it's based on sort of a gymnastic style, so very graceful movement, and I would say that generally she's sort of a really easy character to use, so if you're just learning the game, she's pretty easy to pick up. Yeah, so just to go over some moves, we want to show some of the target combos, so her light, ooh, advanced. So, starting off some punches, some scratches. I think the mediums are some kicks. Right? And then the heavies goes into a high, into a low. Cool. So, of course, for those of you that missed the stream last time, the way that the button layout is in our game is LMH, light, medium, heavy, are your primary attack buttons. And the S button, your special button, you can press neutral S, forward S, or back S for a different special move. So her neutral S, it's sort of like a 3-hit cat scratch attack. Really easy to combo into. Yeah. Her forward S is a cartwheel. So it doubles up as not only an attack that you can do from sort of mid-range and combo afterwards. Ooh, nice. But it also serves as a cross-up. So, you can cross up, call your assist, and then, switch over to your assist from the same side. Very tricky if she gets up close. And also her back S is her back S is a backflip backwards, and you can use it out of the scratch attacks, to sort of make yourself safe, and also serves as a thing because she can spring forward into this attack that causes a stagger. Really easy to combo off of. Yeah, her super cat stunners. It's a projectile attack, very easy to combo into. Does a lot of damage. Generally, you could do it off of the cat scratches, and I think mid-screen two cat scratches works. And if you're in the corner, you can do 3 into the super. Again, really easy to use. I for those watching the stream that aren't, super experienced in fighting games, I would recommend Cat Manx be one of the first characters that you try out. I think she's really easy to use. And again, yeah, for those of you that are looking for a character that has a lot of speed and agility, yeah, she's really all about it. She has a dive kick in the air for her air S. Also, her air normals are really good. So her air attack, she also has air superiority. If you can manage to get some jump in on opponents who aren't looking for the anti-air, yeah, this thing crosses up. That's her jump medium, crosses up really deep. S is the dive kick, right? Really good for setting up resets, good for getting in and sort of testing your opponent's reaction time, because it's not the easiest thing to anti-air unless you're really looking for it, right? Again, in our game, anti-airs are invincible to air attacks, so if you're anticipating it, of course you can nab her, but it's still really good. Also good to get in after you lock down the opponent with your assist. Yeah, so she's a really cool character, big fan favorite. I'm really glad that she's in the game. And again, really simple to use, so I suggest that once you pick up the game, give her a try. She's really good for getting a feel for the game as well. Again, really good movement speed, really easy combos. Yeah, she's cool. The other character that we are showing off today is a Mastodon Sentry. So for those that don't know, he's sort of from the same universe that Draken is from. Sort of serves as like a stormtrooper type of henchman. Type of character that has a rifle, so very based on ranged attacks, attacks from many different angles. So he can shoot obviously straight, shoot down forward, right? Shoot straight from up top and from on bottom. You can actually combo this. Yeah. So really good at controlling space. Some target combos. Right, here are the lights, got the kicks, and his heavy target combo is a little different. So you can do LMH, but it won't combo because his standing heavy is an overhead. Yeah, crouch heavy is a shot, so you can also lead that into the rest of the shots. So his special attacks, they're all sort of woven together, similar to Cat's. So you can press neutral S for some gunshots. The third shot, he rolls back for a faster shot. Has a bit of recovery on it though, so not something that you can just sort of willy-nilly shoot. Anyone that's used to dealing with projectiles will be able to jump over pretty easily. Back S, sort of anti-air shot. And you can also do the regular shots into back S. That's definitely on purpose. Yeah. And the forward S goes into a mine. And yeah, what's cool about him is that he can cancel his gunshots into either the back S or the forward S. So this is S back S, this is S back S, this is S forward S, and once my mine goes away, S into forward S. So he's really a character that, like a lot of ranged characters in fighting games, he's really meant to annoy you and sort of make you impale yourself on him. And once you get annoyed, right, you start hitting the mine, right, you start getting hit with the anti-air, into some juggles. He's not really a combo character, so his combos are pretty limited compared to some of the rest of the cast, but that's not really his thing. It's really to keep you out, annoy you, right, call his assist. Oh my god.
That was nice.
And and the thing is, he's also unique in that he has a counter super. So after you've really, annoyed your opponent to death, and they're really reckless about getting in on you, if he has a good read, he can counter. And if you hit him while he counters, calls the whole squad for the shooting range. Does a lot of damage. So he's unique in that he can't combo his super, but the more you frustrate your opponent, basically, the easier this thing is to land. But of course, if they read it, then they can throw you out of it, right? But again, yeah, not so much a combo character as the characters that we showed last week, but still has some combos. Yeah. So he still functions similarly to the for those of you that missed the stream last week, yeah, you can definitely throw into assist, take over the assist. into a combo. So yeah, he's a really cool character. Some crouching attacks, jump attacks. He has a sort of a air rifle twirl. But a lot of times when you're jumping in the air, you want to sort of really harass the opponent with these shots. Mix it up with air shock, fire assist, shot into the mine. Like really just put the obstacle course out for the opponent. And then, you know, when they're not expecting it, they switch over to red. Woo! Trick them. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I think, I'm not sure if we went over this with Kat, but she's similar to Sentry in that you can cancel her S attacks into other S attacks. So if she does this cat scratch and it gets blocked, right, I can flip out. And I can also do this into, do the cat scratches into her cartwheel, right? So sort of mix the opponent up, right? You don't even know where I'm at. So she's these are our two newest characters. I think they, Sentry, I would say that he is. Oh yeah.
Assist is really good.
Yeah. So the assist is real. So you know, he really works great as a support role. So his assist covers two different angles, right? Has the two shots coming in slowly, and one shot going up. So really likes to put stuff on the screen. And then Cat's assist, it's sort of similar to red and yellows in that it's really easy to combo off of. So. So it's really about hit confirming with the assist, so to speak. So you know, you see the assist hit, switch over, and continue the combo. And you know, she's really good. EX attacks, of course, invincibility on startup, and that's another thing that Sentry's good at, right? You're so adamant about getting in on him because he's been shooting you for 10 seconds straight, and then suddenly. He hits you with the EX and won't let me do it. Yeah. But yeah, so players that, you know, there's those scummy fighting game players out there that really love to annoy people with ranged characters, right? So if you're that kind of player, if you're that guy,
Look at that zoning.
Then you know he's your guy. So we're about to play some matches in a bit, but one more thing we want to show you is that for those of you who saw the trailer today, I'm sure you've seen the Megazords. So we want to go over sort of like the Megazord system in this game. So, oh my God!
Whoa! What was that?
I wasn't ready.
It wasn't even ready. It wasn't even ready.
Relax.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa, what was that?
So, the way the Megazords work in our game, you know, when you pick your characters, you pick your squad, and then you pick your Megazord, and you know, it's a 3v3 fighting game. But once you lose one of your characters, the Megazord icon becomes available, and basically you use assist 1 and assist 2 to activate at the same time. Of course, if you have all 3 of your characters left. Both assists will call out both of your assists, but if you only have one character or no characters, then you're going to get the Megazord instead. And what happens is if you activate your Megazord mode when you have only one character left, it lasts for a certain amount of time, and you get even more time if you are the last character left on the squad. It's really meant to, you know, think about it as sort of like another assist that you get once you lose sort of your other characters for the assists. And you know, it was really important to us that we added Megazords in some way, shape, or form in the game, and you know, this was we felt the most exciting way to really add Megazord combat into the game. Of course, we have 3 Megazords that you can choose from: Dino Megazord, Mega Goldar, you know, make my monster grow kind of deal, and of course Dragon Sword. So the way it works is I activate. And now my 3 attack buttons, which are light, medium, and heavy, all do a different Zord attack. So this is Dino Megazord Light.
Ow.
Ow, yeah.
So shows so Dino, he stabs the sword in front of you, sort of moves you back, right? It's really good for corner carry, and does a lot of chip damage. You know, really good for you know, supporting opponents like that. His medium attack. Sword into the ground. Oh, keep being stomped into the
stomp.
That's a low attack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the way this attack works is The first hit is low, so it's kind of, you know, stomping on the ground. You have to block that low, and of course, if you don't block it, you get juggled with the kick afterwards. Really easy. Really easy to combo off of. Yeah, you can block it low. Oops. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of the Megazord's attacks are really meant to be easy to combo off of. If you're good. If you're good.
If you're good at it. If you're good at it.
If you're good.
Ooh, there you go.
And that's the heavy, you know, puts the sword into the ground and blasts some lightning. And this attack is good because there's sort of a gap in between the different, each lightning attack. So it's good for, like, if she starts blocking, then I can jump over, right? And then cross up, and of course I can combo off of that. Yeah. So and then of course Goldar, which Long wanted to jump the gun and beat the crap out of me with it. So we got Mega Goldar in the game. Had to have a villain, you know. And
wait, what was that?
So the way that we've differentiated the Zords is that, you know, they have their own strengths and weaknesses. So Goldar's strength, of course, is that his attacks come out extremely fast and not as tricky or as lockdowny as some of the other Zord attacks in the game. However, they come out super fast and do some good damage. So for Goldar, the jab, the L attack, it's a triple sword attack. So it's meant to be sort of like a, it's sort of meant to be a Zord combo attack. So not only does it do multiple hits when you get hit by the first one, you get hit by the rest of them, but you can combo off of that as well. You want to show them. And the media, so yeah, the
jab one.
Yeah, the jab. So Goldar with the triple stab.
Yo.
Yeah. So the medium. The medium is a stomp. The stomp is it's actually a double overhead. So, you know, if the stomp comes out and you can trick your opponent into thinking, you don't know which one's going to come out, or you can try to tell from what attack they're doing. And then if I'm trying to block that overhead, then of course Shady's going to start going low on me. Right?
Yeah, the mind game is that the fist is really quick, so and it does a lot of damage.
Yep.
And it kind of keeps him in the air, and then you trick him with this.
Yeah. I think my favorite one's the sword, honestly.
Yeah, the sword's really sweet.
It's sweet.
And then, and also all these really huge physical attacks that Goldar really, and it's meant for you to. So you can only one player can activate Zord at once. So there's really a lot of strategy as far as, do I use it to come back? Do I use it to solidify a lead? Can I, if I have no characters left, can I use my entire Zord activation to win the round so that my opponent doesn't get to use theirs? That sort of thing. And of course, as Long was showing, that you can combo into your Zord activation. Right, so we have Zord combos.
Yeah, you cancel any normal and special into Zord.
Yeah. And the way we have it set up right now is that your Zord activation is invincible. So no matter what, even if I activate this during, or if I activate this and Long tries to hit me right away, I'm gonna be able to block. So it can also be used as sort of a defensive mechanic. If I don't want to block a mix-up, I can activate my Megazord and block. Of course, clever opponents will mix you up after that. But diving deeper into the mind games of how the Zord activation is. And also, we have some sound and a UI element with that danger so that you know that the Zord attack is coming. Of course, you can really trick your opponents on which attack is coming and all that, but we wanted to give, some sort of indication that there's something wrong about the
block.
Yeah, so I want to show you guys the Dragon Zord, so I'm gonna switch this over so we can switch characters.
Yeah.
Camera on you, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Hey.
Oh, that's my head. Alright, I'll put it back here.
Yeah, you can have Goldar on your team if you choose Mega Goldar. You can have double Goldar.
Oh, they're loving it. Yeah, I don't know about having Zordon in there. Whoever said Zordon. That would be like an ultra, not even an ultra Zord or something beyond that. Right.
Get back to the gameplay.
There we go. We're back.
So the third choice for Zords is, of course, Dragon Zord. This is the light attack. Oh my god.
Sparks.
Yeah,
Yo.
so this
Damn.
is the medium. Huge stomp. And this is the head. I never get tired.
Yeah, I know, right?
I've seen that a million times. It's amazing every time.
Hey!
And it just drops nonchalantly out of nowhere. Hey, let me check out my Zord combo. Check out my Tommy combo. Come see my Tommy. I didn't practice this.
Here we go, here we go.
Ooh, first try! First try! Oh my god.
Did that look familiar, guys? I'm pretty sure you saw that in the video.
Yeah, so the way that Dragon Zord's Megazord Zord attacks work, so generally for all three of the Zords, the light attack comes out the fastest. It's the same for Dragon Zord as well. So the tail drill is meant to do, huge chip damage, and also if Shady blocks it right here, then I can, go for overhead. Oh, which here it is. I should have said anything. I should have said anything. Or I could go low, Oh!
You blocked it again.
Alright, so medium is the stomp, and maybe you guys might think we're evil for this, but the stomp is actually sort of like an earthquake attack that is unblockable. So no matter what he does, oh, excuse me, get mixed up. Right, it's unblockable, and I can sort of continue my combo from there. Of course, the hit stun scaling and the damage scaling goes up after getting hit with the stomp. I'm sure some clever players out there will figure out a way to really make some nasty mix-ups with the stomp. But it's really easy to avoid. It's not the fastest attack, and you can just jump out of the way. Of course, I'll be vulnerable at that point. Without any sort of help me until it's ready again. And then the heavy attack is the tail. Does good damage, and also it's an overhead. So of course, if I do this and I start going low, yeah, he's in trouble. Yeah, so, sorry we couldn't show it to you last week, but, yeah, Megazords, they're in the game. And also, and we
made them today.
We just did. They're freshly made.
Yeah,
that's why when we activated, I think we might have activated on accident last week.
Yeah, hands off the G. So, part of the strategy is that, if I have my Megazord active, these huge attacks are coming and all that, but that doesn't mean that the opponent can't do anything, even though, the attacks are huge. But once you learn how to defend against them, of course, Shady, he can still do his super, right? He can still do his EX. He can still do his EX attacks. He can still, sort of feign vulnerability and hit me during my Megazord mode.
Those are really good too.
Yeah, and throws, you'll avoid the Megazord attack if it's coming up because you're in the throw animation.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he
Alright.
he avoided that stomp completely because he was throwing me. And of course, I could tech the throw, I can jump out of the throw, but really, it's about sort of defending yourself during the Megazord mode, and that means not only just running away and blocking, but it also means attacking. Attacking with EX, attacking with mobility attacks, attacking with your super, and what we suspect the early meta will be in regards to Megazords is that players will like to up back, try to get away from it, and of course the answer to that is invincible anti-air, right? So again, just to reiterate, anti-airs are not air blockable in our game. And so if you notice that your opponent is just sort of up backing, trying to get away from your Megazord, then it's a free anti-air so long as you get the timing down. And so it's going to be really important that you, not only just for Megazords, but just for the game in general, it's really important that you learn what your anti-airs are just to punish people from up backing, right? Oh. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that every time I played against Shady, he uses Goldar all the time, and he just starts stabbing the punch. And it's especially good for a character like Cat, who has really good air attacks. You know, a lot of the way that people try to use Zords is they'll, you know, try to just jump and press a button, so maybe they try to mask which Megazord attack they're using. So I'm looking forward to a lot of, you know, tricky setups and tricky ways to hide what attack you're using or taking advantage of the attack, and also defending against Megazord attacks. Yeah, really curious to see what sort of setups that everyone comes up with, especially considering that, you know, the combo wins really
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, that's pretty much it for Megazord's Cat and Mastodon. We want to play some matches with Cat and Mastodon and with the Zord, so we're going to switch over to versus. I think we should play like first to five?
Yeah,
first to 5 sets.
Let's do it.
Show who the most more
up.
phenomenal in the studio is. All right, so I'm gonna get us back to my bald shiny head.
Hey,
Set up here. Yeah. All right, so yeah, please chat. I need your help to keep score. Shady is shady for a reason. Don't want the score to don't want the score to get misconstrued in any way. So first so much. I'll play that first.
Oh yeah, of course.
I need Dino, my childhood hero. We'll play on Tran.
Oh.
It's after curfew.
Ooh.
Oh. Love those alternate options. Love them.
Oh my god.
Already. Gotta keep away already. Ooh, 2 for 1. Did I just hear the cat? Hey, dang.
Ooh,
Oh, okay. Alright. Woo! Wow. Keep away game. Wait, who's Shady here? I can't even catch up, man. What is going on? Oh, wait. Okay. Stay patient. Ooh, the soup.
Oh! Bad activation.
Yo.
Bad activation.
Oh.
Let's go.
That Virgil
Okay,
hit,
here we go.
Is that Virgil?
Trying to warm up here.
The one who isn't matching his Shady kick.
It sounds like they both matching.
Got some haters in the chat.
I know, man. I know.
Yeah, I'm player one. Wait, am I player one?
Yeah,
Run that back.
player
Yeah,
one.
run back. Here we go.
Yeah, sexy outfit. Yeah.
Oh. combo. Oh wow. Woo!
I got so tricked.
Yeah.
So tricked.
Yo. That's 2. Woo!
Somebody.
Yeah. No. Oh, I love that. Stylish. Just stylish. I gotta learn that
Oh my
combo.
God.
Yo.
Wait, I hit him?
Yo, did you get that?
Ooh.
Oh! Ooh. Ooh.
I'm
Oh,
back.
it's on now. It's on now. Oh, whoa. Back, back, back. Oh, dude. Oh my god.
That's what I get.
Tech, keep tech, keep tech. Ooh, alright, alright, alright.
I don't
No,
know.
that's sick.
Alright. You can use your mains. Use your mains.
Oh man.
I need to use the character
It's
that
intense.
I designed.
Intense. Tell him to give him Dante. Stay in the middle. Ooh, oh, jeez. Can't do that. It is a cat. Oh, I knew I heard something. Ooh, keep away. Whoa.
Big up stroke.
Oh, wow. Oh, we in there. Oh, right back at you.
Punish.
Huh? Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Oh. Keep snapping them. Joe. You. No. It's his own. Gosh. Oh, he's gonna be the one. I was trying to hit it. It's like, oh. So patient. Stay patient. Ouch. Oh, did it do that same time?
Got it.
Yo.
Ah! I was so sure.
Grab him. Let's go. So much range. Go again. Oh, man. Look at that zone. Look at that zone. Woo.
I think we got him
Oh my
this
gosh.
time. I think we got him.
Yo.
I think we got him.
Wait. Here comes the Goldar.
Oh my god.
Ah,
No.
that damage.
Oh
Woo,
my god.
Oh, he's just jumping. Ew. Wow.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
my god!
Get wrecked, buddy.
Yo. Yeah.
Get it wrecked. Get it wrecked.
Oh, man. Let's switch it up. Here. Get it interesting. Woo, it's getting hot in there. Man. Oh, yeah, Goldar was cleaning up. You heard it. Man. Some cheerleaders in the office over there. I see you. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh, so we putting on some new characters up in there.
These are last week's
This
characters.
is last week's. Okay, no. Just teasing.
They wish. That's Deadpool.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, guys, I'll confirm that is me in the background. That is not James Chen.
Oh my god.
Oh! Keep away.
Finally.
Yo! The animation, though. Man. Oh. Is that? Oh, yes. Shady, that's you. That's you, right? Dragon? Oh, God. Oh, yo! Yo, in the rep. What? Did you win? Did. Who?
Oh no.
Ouch. The stomp. Oh!
Dead?
Damn it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
wow. Let's go.
We'll keep away. Oh. Hey, walk up throw. Why not? Oh, right back at him.
We're on the board.
All right. I haven't even kept track. Where we at?
That's three.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, bring it back.
Don't worry, guys. We're making up time. Run that.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, dive kicks, though. that hit? Yo. All right.
Ouch.
Yo. Ooh. Oh, it's wide open. Yo. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, you timed it right.
Does not
Timed
work
it
on
right.
those.
Playing the trap game in the corner. Oh, oh, wait, what? Wow. Oh, that's two. Whew. Massive. Stay patient. Oh, the UX. Oh, here comes the dragon.
Oh,
Oh no, did you?
Oh,
Huh?
no.
Oh, you did?
I've never seen that one.
Oh, was it from the assist? Wow. Oh, them fireballs. Yo, that's two. Oh no. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Yo.
Oh, that was
Oh,
pretty
they
good.
keep away. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Woo! That works! Woo! Yo! Stop there! Yeah!
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's some amazing.
Can't go out like this.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No, that's 4-1.
I was forward. Oh. Damn.
I didn't realize Shady
Shady.
was so more phenomenal.
More phenomenal. Wow.
Oh, wow, that's disgusting.
Why not?
Stop.
Oh. Oh, you studied that and you snapped them? Yo. All part of the plan. Oh,
Wait.
Let's go.
let's go.
Oh, get out of the way, cat.
Cat.
Take one for the team.
fireballs. All right. Oh no, it's dropped. Whoa!
Tricky Ricky.
Oh, what's
From there? Yo, side kicks.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Somebody?
Is that? Maybe. Wow.
What's up?
Yo!
Okay, you got
Oh
it.
wow,
You got it.
wow. Oh, you taking that?
Oh, I got
please.
Oh,
somebody.
yo.
What?
Wow. The zoom.
What'd you press? Another?
Oh, he's safe? So patient. Woo. Oh, he tricked him.
that was gonna be good.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Here comes Goldar.
Oh!
We're still in there!
Still in there.
Oh!
What was that?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. Ah! Living on a thread. Ooh. Oh, wait. Dragon's Zord, save him. Ooh, the chip.
Let's go!
Ooh. Oh, such a bull.
Stop!
Oh, stop
Oh.
him. Oh, this is gonna be real close.
Oh!
There we go.
Please!
Kill the Tyrannosaurus. Oh, wow.
Let's go. We're still in. We're still in.
Still in.
Still
We're
in
still
it.
in. Okay.
What was it 4-3?
Or
Is it
two.
fourth? Oh,
Oh,
fourth.
two.
Oh,
Sorry.
fourth, two. Oh my. This is getting crazy.
Same team.
Okay. Same team.
Run it back. Here we go. Bionic Dino. What? Making up movesets over there.
Jesus.
Woo! Yo!
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh. Wait, he's just waiting. He's waiting. Woo!
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh,
Wow.
my yellow.
Is that gonna hit?
Dead.
Oh. Hey, save him. Save him. Woo.
Oh, yes. No.
Ooh. Oh, this is more time. Woo.
Ah.
Oh, let's play the guessing game. Oh. Why not? Oh! I had that grab. Yo. Wow. Wow.
Oh, I
my.
needed them.
Yo. All right, here we go. Oh, let's see how much damage this one's gonna go.
Up back.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, yo.
Do your worst.
woo.
Do your worst.
Hey, you gotta juggle that. Woo.
Let's go.
Oh, my. Oh, here comes Goldar.
Alright, you got me.
He got it. He got it. Hey,
Nice
GG's.
games, nice games.
GG's.
Woo. Oh, man. All right,
Yeah,
all right,
nice games. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Megazord and the Cat and the Mastodon Sentry gameplay. We're gonna hand it off to Chris here.
Yeah, guys. Wow.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Whew. Amazing.
What up, Pete?
Amazing. Yo, you want to what? That was hype.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah. Yo, guys. I mean, you guys be the judge there. I don't even have to say anything after that. That was intense. That was intense. But hey, guys, listen. Before we end off this live stream, I want to recap. What happened here. So we've got a chance to take a look at 2 new characters here, Cat Manx and Black Massa. And for those of you guys that did miss this, don't worry. I will upload this on the YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. Aside from that, guys, thanks again for joining in. Morph Madness going on right now, round 2. Make sure you vote because chances are you get a chance to win the sweepstakes that we have over there, right? Yeah, don't forget, same day, same time next week, 4 p.m. Let's do it. Let's do it again. And yeah, here we are signing out. I'll see you guys later. Peace.